than Office Max, which is amazing. But you can get discounts on the one-page business plan. You can get discounts on UPS. One of my clients, who's one of our members, actually was going out of town for a professional conference and was able to get a lower price through PerkSpot, which is one of our partners, for the conference, that same hotel, than what she could get through her professional organization. So she saved money on a conference hotel room because it was less through NAWBO than it was through the professional organization she actually belongs to, which is amazing.
It is.
We have Constant Contact is one of our corporate partners, Dell. So if you're in, for a new computer, Dell is one of our. Adobe. So one of our members runs a print marketing firm, and she saved she saved more than her membership is worth in the first 2 months from her, because she has discounts now on Adobe InDesign.
Wow.
Which, again, right? You're like, oh, wow. Like, there's that too. We have a car. FCA is one of our sponsors, so we get discounts on cars. Like, and that's on a local or on a national end. And so let me back up. For those people who are not familiar with NAWBO, as we're talking benefits, NAWBO is a national organization with 60 local chapters. And so when you join both the national organization, you get all of those benefits and perks, as well as the local organization that's nearest to you. And in this case, we're talking Cleveland. And so let me just give you, is it all right, Ron, if I give a little more background on who NAWBO is and how they came to be?
Absolutely, because somebody out there wants to know.
Yeah, so let me give a really quick version of how NAWBO was formed and where it came from. So NAWBO National was formed in 1975, and now Cleveland was founded in 1979. So if we look at NAWBO National, what happened was a number of women got together, and it was actually started as an advocacy organization for women business owners. And they banded together and decided that at this time, back in 1975, when they banded together, a woman business owner could not get a business loan without a male cosigner relative. So if her son happened to be 18, he could sign for her, but she could not sign for herself. And we have stories of people who were running $1 million businesses and had to have their 18-year-old son come sign for them. And so that was one of the issues that they banded together for. And so and it took a little while, but in 1988, HR 5050 passed. So we just passed its 30-year anniversary. And one of the pieces from HR 5050 is the fact that women business owners can sign their own loans without a male cosigner. Also, that piece of legislation also brought us the Women's Business Center, which comes in under the Small Business Administration. But now there's a place purely for women business owners to go that is government funded. And then there's other pieces of that legislation. But NAWBO itself was started as an organization that had a focus around advocacy. Now, here we are 44 years later, and that is still a big focus in our organization, but it's also the only organization that is a dues-based organization that represents all women entrepreneurs across all industries, and that has chapters for everyone. So we talk about the fact that we're a local or a national organization with a local presence that focuses on helping our members gain greater economic, social, and political spheres of power worldwide. And so that's our if we look at our big picture mission, because it's so, like, we look at, oh my gosh, here are the benefits, and you're connecting with people, and you can save your membership money here, and you can save all this. And then we take that step back. We're like, oh my goodness, I'm the part of an organization that helped women actually be able to sign for their own loans. Yeah. I'm the part for an organization that has a lobbyist in DC to advocate for issues for women business owners. Like, to me, that is truly amazing.
I know. I remember.
Sorry, but I digressed. I can't remember what the question was anymore.
That's okay. I remember those days because I think I'm a little older than you. But I remember being a college graduate from a top 10 school and going to the bank and applying for something and being told, no, you're going to, and they didn't say it nicely. They said it, now, honey, you go home and you get your husband to come in and he'll tell you whether or not you can borrow this money and then he'll sign for you.
Right.
I was so flabbergasted. I never went back. I was like, really? I mean, really? I went through what?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just amazed. So I'm so glad. Thank you, NAWBO, for advocating for that and making it a little bit more modern out there in the world of business. Now, in our 5 minutes that we have left, okay, 5 minutes, I want you to tell us just how you managed to run a business and the Cleveland chapter of NAWBO, which also, in case anybody who's listening regularly knows that I'm quite a ways away. Yes, we have a Toledo affiliate. Thank you, people. So we do.
Yes, we're so excited about our gals in Toledo.
I know. And we have such a great group leader over here. A past president of the Cleveland chapter, as a matter of fact. So we are so privileged. But anyway, tell us, how do you get everything done, Lisa? I mean, every single woman that's owning a business is there going, this woman runs a business and the Cleveland chapter of NAWBO. Really? Does she sleep?
I do. But thank you for asking, Rhonda. So one of the things that I think about when I think about NAWBO is I consider NAWBO one of my clients. And so that means that in my day and in my week, I have time blocked out for the things that I need to do with NAWBO. I also, because my ideal client happens to be a small business owner, I know that a lot of the time I spend in NAWBO, actually at events, is marketing time for me. And so, but I consider NAWBO my best client. Not necessarily that they give me my best clients, but I'm like, this is what I would do for my number one client. This is the time that I would spend there. And so I just kind of meld it into my day. Part of what I do is help business owners figure out how to be more effective and more efficient, how to delegate. And so once I became president, I realized that I could really delegate more than when I was on the board and in charge of committees. And so that allowed me to be able to strategically delegate out some of the tasks so that I can do things like this with you today, because I have time we joke, I have time to be the president, quote unquote, and talk about the great things about NAWBO, where if I wasn't able to integrate NAWBO into my life with my business, I wouldn't have a time to do this.
So cool. So absolutely cool. Now, we only have a couple minutes left, so I want to remind people that the workshop for the author Mike Michalowicz is Friday, September the 13th, and it starts at 8 a.m. So people, you're going to have to get up and get yourselves ready and drink your coffee on the way there. So it goes from 8 until noon, and you can look for information and registration at NAWBOCleveland.org. O-R-G. So it's NAWBO Cleveland.org. Now, Lisa, if you want to tell people how to contact you directly, that would be good too, because they might want to learn more about your company, Impactive Strategies, or they might want to know how to become, one of those NAWBO sponsors or something. So how can they get a hold of you?
Absolutely. So I'll give you two easy ways, because I am happy to answer questions. I could talk NAWBO all day long. So So I'm happy to answer questions about NAWBO. I'm also happy to answer your time management, productivity concerns, questions, etc. So 2 ways that you can get in contact with me. First one is by email, and it's lisa@impactivestrategies.com. And the second way is we can jump on the phone for 30 minutes. And the easiest way to get onto my calendar is to go to connectwithlisa.com and just jump on there, and we'll have a quick conversation about whatever it may be, your business or NAWBO or both.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, thank you so much. I want to thank you for taking a half hour out of your day to be with us. It's so awesome. And I just think that this upcoming workshop is going to be awesome for people too. And so if you've ever thought about joining NAWBO and being able to find a mentor, get online learning, get some discounts that help reimburse for your membership fees, or whatever your reason might be, or you want to be a mentor, you're so successful, you want to help others get a leg up, you come and join us and we'll show you how, or you'll show us how. Either way, it all works. It's all good. It's win-win. Thank you so much, Lisa.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And our wonderful listeners, thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure to be here with you. And remember, until next time, be grateful and you will attract good things. This is Rhonda Cobb, the Money Coach.